Jungkook POV. Jungkook, how do I look? I asked, looking at the mom. I see walking over to me with a warm smile. Mom, my handsome son, she said softly, fixing my tie. Chagala, she adjusts it like always. So meanwhile, in JK, so handsome, my little sister said happily, clapping her small hand. Mom, it's your first day of work. Do well, okay? She said, holding both my cheeks in her hand. I nodded with a smile, but I noticed her expression change a little. Jungkook, Mom, I'll be okay. You worry too much, I said gently, trying to make her feel better. Mom said, okay, go on, or you are a bit late, she said, patting my back. Jungkook, take care of Mom while I'm gone, alright? I said, ruffing her hair softly. Yes, boss, she replied with a cute smile, making me laugh. Jungkook, I am off now, I said, and grabbed my motorcycle key and walked to the garage. I wore my helmet, started the engine, and soon drove up towards my new workplace with butterflies in my stomach. After a while, I received front of a tall, shining building. I stopped at my bike and got up. I removed my helmet, shaking my hand lightly to fix my hair. Then adjust my space. I took my bag from the compartment and walked towards the glass entrance. Jungkook thinking, okay, breathe in, breathe out, you got this. Jungkook, as I walked into the lobby, I noticed some people looking at me and whispered random stuff. Who is he? He is so handsome. Another stuff. Is he joining here? I shook my head slightly, pretending not to notice, and walked to the administration counter. Receptionist, hello, welcome to Enterprise. How can I help you? Jungkook, hi, I'm Jungkook. I am the new recruit who was interviewed last week. She quickly typed something into her computer. She said, oh, Jungkook, yes, you are the one HR interview and accepted. You are right on the time. She smiled as she handed me a card. Receptionist, here is your ID card. Please go to level 3. That's where your new office is, and your monitor will be there too. Jungkook, thank you so much, I said with a polite smile and walked towards the elevator. Inside the elevator, I fixed my space and took a deep breath. Again, a new start. Jungkook, be calm. The elevator opened and I stepped out, looking around curiously. Jungkook monitor, I whispered, looking around until I heard a sudden loud voice. Honey, it's you. I turned and saw a woman running towards me with excited eyes, but then she stumbled on her heel. Jungkook, are you okay? I rushed and helped her up. Honey laughed softly. I'm fine, but you must be a new recruit, right? I nodded with a smile. Honey, you are just in time. I am your superior and monitor. Come on, let me show you around and introduce to you everyone. I follow her quietly. Honey, when HR shared your profile picture, I was shocked. You are so good looking. I scratched my back neck slyly. Honey, honestly, I thought boss opened a new department just to bring in something handsome. We laughed as we walk upstairs. Honey, carefully, everyone. Meet our new fresher. His name is Jungkook. I put my hand together and walked politely. Stop, shaky. I smiled nervously as everyone clapped and welcomed me. Honey, alright, everyone, back to work now. She turned to me and with a big, bright smile. Honey, let's go to business for the next 3 months of you. Your potential one of our staff member who will be your monitor too. She waved at someone, a tall man with a kind smile. Come over, honey. Hobby, this is Jungkook. Jungkook, this is Hobby, your other monitor. Jungkook, nice to meet you, Hobby. Same here, but first, how old are you? 29. Hobby. Oh, let's be a friend. Jungkook Shakal Shah. Flick. I live in Hobby said now. Welcome again to Kristakar Enterprise. She said, giving my arms a playful scoop before walking away. Hobby, come on, I'll show you when I'll sit. I follow him. Hobby, your desk is right to mine. That way, if you have question, I follow him. Hobby, your desk is right. Him. Jungkook, thank you, everyone. Hobby, in that area is for printing and the room we placed earlier. That's for meeting and conference. Hobby, smile next to that. In the huge, we are relaxed 3 during breaks. Hobby, any question? Jungkook, nope, not yet. Hobby, honestly, I'm glad another guy is here. I always get teased by the girl. We both laugh. Hobby, by the way, you know, our boss is right. Jungkook, yeah, his name is Tae, right? And suddenly he gaps and quickly places his palm over my mouth. Jungkook, muffin, what was that for? Uh, I quickly push his hand away and wipe my mouth. Hobby, serious whisper, you can't just say his name like that. You must call him Kim Taehyung. I frown in confusion. Jungkook, why? What is he like? Hobby, you might think he look good and soft in picture, right? Jungkook, yeah, he seems bubbly and lovely. Hobby, dramatic. No, that's all a trick. Once you see him, it's like he can settle your soul just by looking at you. I laugh hard, and his serious expression. Jungkook, how bad can he really be? Suddenly, we heard Flixie voice from the other side of the room. Flixie shouting, "Everyone, Taehyung has arrived." Everyone gaps and quickly run to their seat like little kids hiding candy. Hobby pulled me to by my seat in panic. Jungkook, what's happening? I asked, confused by the sudden change. Then I heard the sound of firm but elegant footsteps getting closer. A young man entered. He had a good hairstyle and wore a stylish black cup suit with platform shoes. A luxury bag hung from his shoulders. His face was calm, cold. His eyes looked into mine. I frozen him and thought he was shorter than me. His aura was powerful, commanding. His scent of soft musk filled the air, and he stepped closer. He stopped right in front of me. My heart thumped loudly. Then he turned away calmly. Taehyung, cold voice, I'll give everyone 5 minutes to grab your things and meet me in the meeting room. He took a step, then suddenly turned back. Taehyung, no, I changed my mind. 2 minutes, see you there. And just like that, he left the room, leaving a trail of silence and tension behind. Jungkook POV. As soon as Taehyung left the room, everyone started panicking. People quickly stood up, grabbing their files and laptops. Jungkook, why is everyone panicked? Hobby looked at me with wide eyes and leaned closer. Hobby, if Taehyung smiled that way, it's called a deadly smile. It means someone is in serious trouble. I frowned, feeling confused. Jungkook, danger? What kind of trouble? Hobby sang, rushing to bag his things. Hobby, it's hard to explain right now. Just trust me and follow me, okay? I quickly nodded, follow him to the meeting room. We sat at the very back while the rest of the staff filled up the seat at the front. A heavy silence filled the room. Suddenly, the door opened and Taehyung walked in, and the air in the room turned cold instantly. No one spoke. Everyone's face turned pale, and I felt my heart beat got faster. Taehyung POV. I stepped into the meeting room as expected. The room turned quiet. Everyone sat up straight. I sign and look around at each other's face. Everyone here know that I am doing my best to keep the company strong to make sure everyone is treated family like a family. Is that right? All staff, yes sir. Then good. Then answer this for me. Honestly, I look around at the new nervous faces. Then what is the number one rule in this company? No one spoke. Then anyone? After a few seconds, Hani slowly raised her hand. Hani, no one silly mistake. Then no. I said coldly. Hani quickly lowered her hand. There one rule I remind you all about. Every single time, Sarah then raised her hand carefully. Yes, no one in the office is allowed to fall in love with each other. I smiled silently. Correct. I walked toward the screen and turned on the TV. A photo appeared. It's so true. Staff member. The room exploded in gasps and stopped whispering, "Honey, Chen Khan." And that's you. Everyone turned to look at who sat frozen with her hand down. I looked straight at the two of them. The two stood up slowly, nervous and silent. Cared to explain this picture. I pointed at the screen. Jen, sir, you both know better. You are not new here. You know how serious I am about this. Jen started crying. Her moved closer and held her hand shoulder, tried to calm her. Then we were supposed to treat each other like family in this office, not like this. But sir, we love each other. We didn't mean to break the rule. We just couldn't help it. I took a deep breath and looked at them with a calm but serious expression. Rule gone. Understood, love is truly do, but when it come to work, love need to stay outside the door. I reached my folder and pulled out two white envelopes. If you both choose to be together, then leave the company. Everyone gets Jen and look at shocked. Khan clear his jaw. There are you final. Uh, I hated the enveloped out. Make your decision now. The two of them look at each other for a long second. Then they slowly walked on to the front with a trembling hand. They took the L from me. Then pick your things and leave. I turned to the rest of the room, letting my voice were heard clearly. Then let this be a lesson for everyone else. I gave one last look and turned to walk out. Then get back to work, and with that I left the room. Would you like me? Jungkook POV. I stood frozen, shocked by what had just happened in front of me. My hand felt cold and my heart was beating faster than usual. Jungkook thinking, did that really just happen? Suddenly, I felt a gentle weight on my back. It was Hobie. Hobie, come on, let's go to them. I followed Hobie as we slowly walked towards Sukun and Jen, who were now wiping their tears. Their eyes were red, and Jen looked like she couldn't barely hold himself together. Honey was already there, and her voice soft as she tried to comfort them. Honey, don't cry. You both will be able to love freely in another place. This isn't the end for you. Hobie stepped closer to and gave a comforting pat on the back. Hobie, you did your best. Can take care of Jen and yourself, okay? Can give a big smile. His voice low and filled with sadness. Khan, thank you for everything, for your kindness. Me and Jen, we all take our leave now. Jan looked up and gave everyone a small bow, her by signing with unshed tears. And goodbye, everyone. We all miss you. Slowly, the couple walk out of the room. The sound of their footsteps. I looked at the empty space they left behind. My chest felt tight. Jungkook, did this always happen? Hobie stared deeply, his expression serious now. Hobby, yes. Every time someone breaks the Hung's rule, this happens. He looked down at the floor, sadness in his eyes. Hobby, now we lost two more good people. That's a record this month. He turned to me and placed a firm hand on my shoulders. Hobby Jungkook, whatever it is, never break the Hung's rule. Don't ever think about it, or you will end up just like an. He gave me one last pat and walked away. I stayed still looking towards the glass door where could be seen packing their things with heavy heart. Jungkook thinking, can I really survive here? The hungry will I let out a deep sound, falling my arms. I stretched out the hall glass window of my office. The city lights were blurry behind the glass, but my mind was filled with thoughts, not the view. Suddenly, a soft knock interpreted my silence. Jimin, Taehyung. I turned around to see my best friend and secretary Jimin stepping in with his usual cheerful smile. Jimin, wow, that's with the surface boss. He sat down on the chair across from mine. I walked over slowly and stepped into my chair, rubbing my temple in frustration. Jimin, let me guess, you fired more people again. I looked at him silently, not needing to answer. He already knew. Jimin thought so. He took a deep breath and then reached into his bag to pull out his iPad. What are you doing now? He turned the iPad around to face me. A colorful picture display on the screen. What's that? You mean this, dear Tehang? This is a picture of how many people you will fire and this month. He swiped the screen and made a few quick calculations. Jimin include today's kappa. We already fired 12 people. That's a new record. Efron gave him a sharp look. I don't get it. Why can't they follow simple rule? Is it really that hard? I leaned back in my chair, clearly frustrated. Jimin, you go easy to them. Not everyone can survive your military styles rule. I won't be like this if they could just follow my simple clear rules. Well, maybe your simple rule are not that simple for everyone. I gave him a cold stare and he laughed nervously, trying to lighten the mood. Okay, don't give me that look. I'm just saying a little softness won't hurt. I signed again and massaged my temple with two fingers. Listen. I looked up at him. Jimin, I know being a boss is hard. I really do. But you also know that our company isn't doing great with profit these days. He spoke with gentle honesty, and I know he was right. Jimin, so I suggest maybe just tone it down a bit for the sake of the team. I stayed silent for a moment, my eyes dropped to desk. You know why I can't let these things pass, right? Jimin nodded slowly, his smile now fading into understanding. Jimin, yes, I know you have your reason waiting to change the mood. Jimin quickly brightened up the clapping his hands. Jimin, okay, no more sad thoughts. Okay, I brought you something. He opened a cute little box revolving a rainbow of colorful. Jimin, look, your favorite snacks. He sang happily, tried to lift my mood, saying, I'm not hungry. Jimin, come on, Tehang, don't be like that. Is this your favorite? He picked up pink and brought it near my mouth. Jimin opened it, say, yeah. If you don't eat, how will you have the energy to rule the world? I stared at him for a second before finally gave in with a small sign and took a bite. He smiled like a proud man and popped the other half into his mouth. Then, how is it that you are my best friend, Jimin? Because you love me and need me. Obviously, he grinned confidently while eating another, making me chuckle and shake my head. Jungkook baby, honey, good job everyone today. The sound of the chairs moving and the keyboard setting off, lifting filled the room. Everyone was packing up. I quickly placed my things into my bag, neatly organized everything as I picked up my ID card. I stared it for a few seconds. Just then Hobby came over to me. Hobby, sorry if you had to see our boss intense side of your first day. He gave me a gentle pat on my back. Jungkook, don't worry, it's fine to me. I'm okay. Hobby smiled softly. Honey, you have to come tomorrow. We all miss you if you don't. I smiled and nodded politely. Hobby, we are heading out now. You are coming? Jungkook, I still have a few things to pack. You guys go ahead. Hope you alright. Don't stay too long. Honey, see you tomorrow, Jungkook. The two of them wave and walk out of the office, leaving me alone with the quiet hum of the air condition and the soft city light outside the window. I juggled to myself while zipping my bag. Jungkook thinking first day of work and done. I picked up my card, stood up, and was in my chair, feeling the silence wrap around me. Jungkook, I turned off the light one by one since he was the last person in the office. Jungkook, yeah, I'm about to leave the office. We all discuss it tomorrow, okay? He was taking soft on his phone when he suddenly turned around, only to bump into someone. The sudden contact made his lose balance and his foot slipped near the stairs. Jungkook, in his thought, ah, no, stairs. His eyes widened in panic, but before he could fall, he instantly grabbed by other person's waist and pulled them closer. His other arm wrapped quickly around the person's waist to keep them both still. For a moment, time stopped. Jungkook looked into the other person's eyes. Jungkook, in his thought, Taehyung. It was his boss, the cold, sharp tongue rule of Sir Kim Taehyung. Taehyung was breathing heavily, eyes wide in shock. His hand rested on Jungkook's chest, tightly clutching his suit while Jungkook's arm slid and his waist. Their faces were just inches apart, and there was silence, thin, heavy silence. Only the sound of their breath filled the space. Jungkook's heart was beating so fast he thought Taehyung might hear it. He swallowed hard, trying not to move. Taehyung finally whispered, "What? What do you think you are doing?" Taehyung's voice broke the moment. He quickly tried to push Jungkook away, but his bracelet got stuck on Jungkook's shirt button. Jungkook, my bracelet, he turned at it annoying. Then you are going to scratch it. Jungkook, wait, hold on, please don't pull it like that. Let me do it. Taehyung signed, frustrated but stopped moving. And Jungkook gently held Taehyung's waist to keep it still. Then Taehyung looked surprised at the sudden touch again. Jungkook's finger worked carefully, and after a few seconds, he unlocked the bracelet from his button. Jungkook, there you go. Taehyung pulled his waist back quickly and glared at Jungkook as he fixed his suit. Taehyung, you almost ruined my favorite bracelet. Do you know how much it costs? Jungkook softly, I'm really sorry, sir. Taehyung sighed deeply and pointed his finger at Jungkook with a sharp look. Taehyung, watch, where are you going next time? Got it? His tone had a bit of sense and a lot of pride. Jungkook quickly nodded. Jungkook, yes sir, I will. Without another word, Taehyung turned and walked down the stairs, leaving Jungkook standing there frozen. Jungkook stayed silent for a moment, then suddenly glanced softly to himself. Jungkook in his thought, his waist, it fits so perfectly in my hands. He smiled faintly and then saw his hand fixing his glasses. Jungkook to himself, get it together, Jungkook. He adjusted his back and slowly walked down the stairs, still feeling the warmth from that unexpected moment. The Taehyung I dropped out the quiet stairs in my red sports car, shining softly. A slow music played in the background. The city lights outside blurred into brought the window matched the thoughts running in my head. Suddenly my phone started ringing. I glared down at the screen and saw I glanced down at the screen and saw the caller ID. My heart beat so. Taehyung, hello, grandma, grandmother family. Where are you, Taehyung? Taehyung, I am on my way home from work. Is something wrong? Grandmother, I want you to have lunch with me tomorrow. I signed quickly, not wanting to argue but feeling tired already. Taehyung, grandmother, I would love to, but I grandmother cutting in no expectations. I want you to come and have lunch with me. Is that clear? I tightened my grip on the steering wheels, frustrated but helpless. Yes, grandmother. I'll see you tomorrow. I hung up the call and placed the phone beside me. My temple so urgently massaged them with my finger while driving with my one hand. Soon I pulled up in front of my house. The last elegant building stood slightly in the dark. I got out of the car and walked up the step. After unlocked the door, I entered the quiet living room and switched the light on. The silence inside felt heavy. Opening it, I reached for a glass bottle of my favorite. I grabbed a glass and poured it slowly, watching the dark liquid swell with a glass in hand. I walked out of the pool area and soft night brushed against my skin, sending a small shiver. Me, I stood there in silence, folding my arms and takes a slow sip of the. My eyes stared into the pool, calm water, and then flashback. Grandmother Taehyung, sit up straight and take your elbow off the table. I immediately straightened my back and moved my hand away, obeying her with a small nod. Soon the maid came and gently placed a plate in front of me. Grandmother Taehyung, how's the company doing so far? I looked at her, tried to keep my face calm. Taehyung, it's going well, grandmother. I lied. Siraj, her eyebrow clearly not convinced. Grandmother, I heard your company isn't making much profit lately. Her voice was soft but controlled. Grandmother, you know my expectations. Don't let me down. Just then, a fresh flower appeared in front of me. I turned and saw Yoongi walk in. Grandmother smiled. Wow, Yoongi, just in time. Yoongi smiled politely and walked over, sitting across from me. Yoongi, sorry I'm late, grandmother. I had some trouble at work, grandmother. It's okay, son. She gave me a warm smile, then turned and her eyes back to me. I looked down at the branch, then slowly at Yoongi, grandmother. So I gathered both of you here to talk about the wedding. I blinked in confusion. Wedding, grandmother nodded. Yes, your wedding with Yoongi. I quickly looked at Yoongi, who simply smiled at me like he already know. Grandmother, I told you I need more time. I am busy with my company right now. She sounded clearly disappointed. Grandmother, extremely. Are you trying to go against my word, Taehyung? Do you want me to be like that sister of yours? Her words hit deep. I lowered my hand slightly. No, grandmother. Then softly, but please give me one more time. She leaned back, across her arms. Grandmother, fine, I'll give you this year. I want to see improve in your company, more progress, more profit. When you reach that goal, I want you to marry Yoongi. Understood? I looked at Yoongi again. His smile didn't fade. I cleared my fist under the table. Then quickly, okay, I'll bring up the company profit. After that, I'll marry Yoongi. Grandmother pledged. That's my Taehyung. Back in the present, I took another slow sip of the wine and looked down at my bracelet. My mind drifted back to the strange moment in the office earlier. His strange hand around my waist, his eyes looked right into mine. That warmth, that closeness. Taehyung in thought. Is he a new employee at the company? I shook my head and rolled my eyes, annoying at myself. Whatever. Why do I even care? When I tried to sign, I turned and walked back into the house, leaving the soft night behind me. Jungkook baby, I walked out of the bathroom and swapped our puppet around my waist. Another one in my mind as I dipped my wet hair slowly. Jungkook, that's all felt nice. I mumbled softly, myself relaxing after the long day. I moved to my desk, sitting down in front of my laptop. I stared at the black screen for a second before reaching out and turning it on. As it up, the memory of earlier that day suddenly hit me. Jungkook, Taehyung. I whispered his name, rolling off my lips before I could stop it. I blinked and signed and reached for my glasses. I placed them on the note and opened my finger hesitated just a second on the keyboard before typing. Jungkook, Kim Taehyung. In an instant, search results filled the screen. New articles, image, reports, all about him. My eyes stopped on the picture. Jungkook Kim Taehyung, the young founder and CEO of I Read. Along, click in the link. A picture looks slowly showing him in front of suit, standing confidently, but there was a soft look in his eyes that made my heart beat a little differently. Jungkook in this picture, he looked so handsome, soft, almost loving. I sat at the screen. I leaned back in my chair, resting one hand on desk and the other tapping against my lips. Jungkook, but he's so cold in real life. He barely looked at me. Like I was just another walker to him. My voice got quicker. Jungkook, but he's really pretty, I admitted under my breath. As soon as I said it, I shook my head fast, thought of myself. Jungkook, no, stop it, Jungkook. He is your boss. I quickly closed the laptop and pushed my chair back. I stood up, stretching a bit. Jungkook, I need to sleep. I have work tomorrow. It's going to be another long day. I signed deeply. I walked over to my bed and sat down, having on the mattress. My eyes moved to the nightstand where my ID card was placed. I picked it up slowly and stared at it. Jungkook, am I really working in there? No, I asked myself. I smiled a little, but there was nervousness in my heart. Jungkook, this job is big. I can't mess it up. I put the ID card back, took up my glass, and placed them next to lamp. I pulled the blanket to my chest and turned off the light. Darkness filled the room and silence set in. Jungkook, may tomorrow will be a better day. I whispered, eyes gazing up at the ceiling. I slowly sleep took over.